character I recognize. I do not who or what kind of creature he is, although some educated guesses can be made from the way he wrote this letter. Affinity to storm and lightning, wings, perhaps. And
Yes,
he's rather pretentious, perhaps.
and a claw. I would hazard a guess and say that he might be a giant eagle of sorts.
And not very smart, considering he associates with a human wizard and apparently even values his opinion.
Zacharias quirks an eyebrow to Telemundus. What did you just insult me, Telemundus?
Telemon just smiles slightly in response and continues. And that other name right here, Jeraphon Nightsbane. Yes, I recognize that name. I believe I've met him once or twice before. He has earned his ridiculous title through that peculiar hobby of his, like luring those who would consider themselves knights to him, and then destroying them for fun. I believe he often used female humans as a lure or some such nonsense.
Zacharias smiles. Yes, I think I've heard those stories as well.
Anyways, there were some more names in the wizard's notes that are of relevance to me, but they are not interesting to you. You should contact one of your, or that newest ally of yours, that woman, I can't stand her. It might be that the Stormborn King is actually known by the locals. If Jeraphon is still alive, and I have reason to believe that he might be, considering that the Stormborn King seemed quite reluctant to get rid of him, he may be something we could use. If we know where the Stormborn King's lair is, we can find Jeraphon. If he's dead, then, well, he's dead, I suppose. But if he's not, he may be in need of saving. Telemundus grins rather wickedly, and that means that we can convince him to perhaps serve us in a way. Serve me in a way. Telemundus frowns at his misuse of pronouns.
Zacharias smiles slightly. Yes, well, having a black dragon subservient to us, he deliberately uses that noun, is probably a decent idea and probably a good thing to pursue. I would agree that much. Yes, I can certainly ask the Duchess or Baroness or whatever she was if he is known.
Telemundus sits down and looks at Zacharias, now having his usual kind of mocking, smug smile on his face, and asks, "Did you think about my offer?"
Zacharias doesn't say anything but motions towards the picture who is actually in the room now, facing the room.
Someone will look towards it, nod, and then turn to leave. Satisfied, apparently. And if Zacharias doesn't stop him, he's leaving.
Zacharias does not stop him. Zacharias will send, he'll quickly write a letter to the fair lady of the mansion, basically asking her what Telemundus asked her, like if the Stormborn King is alone by the locals, what he is, or perhaps even where he lairs. And he sends this letter with like a minion to like go to her, take this letter, bring whatever letter she writes back to me.
Sure.
And after that, he works all night.
Something that Zacharias also might have noticed in that conversation is that Telemundus seems to be slightly embarrassed about something, perhaps. But you don't really know what.
Why is Telemundus embarrassed?
And he has left the letter and notes in Zacharias' room.
Sure.
Because he doesn't need them. Alright. Is Tina connected? No.
No. Sorry.
That's a predicament.
It is. The launch just doesn't want to work.
So how do you usually connect to Manekai?
Well, when I use when I just click the lawns, it
Oh,
opens up
yeah.
for a sec and then nothing.
That is weird.
I don't suppose you have other instances of the program running. Like if you go to your task manager.
No, you can launch
Nope.
it twice.
No, it's not.
That's weird. Maybe you got a weird Java update or something that destroyed everything.
Well, I got an update, but so did Manikai, and he said nothing happened on his end.
Hmm.
And
Maybe
it's
we
Have you
can-
tried using Hamachi?
well, I can't even open it now.
Uh,
Shouldn't need to use Mochi though, because she should be able to type Manikai's IP in. The local
No,
IP.
but I can't even open map tools. When I double click it, the box come up with text, and then closes it, and then nothing.
Have you restarted again?
In your Explorer window, Shift right click in the Map Tools folder.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Shift right click? Yeah, and look for something like command prompt, open command prompt here. Something like that.
Open command window here.
Command window here.
Well, mine is in Danish, so that's gonna.
Yeah,
be
then
out.
look for that in Danish. I don't know.
You look for something
What
that
are
would
we
be.
talking about?
Open command window.
Just a command prompt?
Yeah,
All
in
right.
the Map
No,
Tools folder.
in the map tools folder.
Yeah, and then type in the name of the bat file you usually use to open Map Tools.
How would you do it in the folder?
Shift right click and then open command prompt.
It's like,
Or whatever your equivalent would be in your language.
yeah. Open commando window here.
Yeah, that sounds perfectly fine.
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Welcome to Troubleshoot with Sheep.
Yeah.
Welcome to more map tools problems.
Yeah, it's.
On the
it's
bright
fun.
side,
Your host, Where the Wicked, is pleased. Oh,
So in the meantime,
yes.
Did the stream just crash? What?
I don't know.
oh god, more Troubleshoot.
Gina doesn't have it.
That's odd. Well then, open the Map Tools bat file, the .bat or whatever you use, and add it
something?
in Notepad, I think. And then add a new line and type in add pause. So add pause. I think the stream might have crashed.
Line, you say.
I think Hitbox might have crashed.
Hooray!
Hooray! Everything is going great.
Everything
Yeah.
is going great.
I'll restart the stream and see if that does anything.
Jake, are you here?
Yes.
This is going great so far.
Yes, I'm here.
I think Hitbox just broke.
It doesn't
Oh, man.
recognize the path to Java, W.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's changed. Environmental controls have changed. My environmental variables, more precisely.
My
just-
my bat file still works.
No, the point is they've updated. There's
Oh yeah,
Java.
I never update Java.
No, I
that's
don't do
problem.
that. That's-
Well, it's required to do that if you wanna,
how do you update?
if I wanna check my mail, I have to do it on the internet, and I need to
I mean,
update Java.
mine worked fine.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
you have.
that's probably because your environmental variables have already been changed. Times might not have.
Okay, here's what you do. Paste me the contents of your bat file.
Sheep's going to do it manually, I think.
I will try at least.
Sure.
Where's my bat file?
And if Sheep does coding,
No, I just printed my bat file again. God damn
oh
it.
good.
Looking
Hope
at
you-
it, I
hope you have a
think
good
it's the
printer.
same as mine.
Yeah, the difference is though there are things outside the bat file which basically might be going wrong.
I remember in ancient times I went into my registry and
Okay.
basically set a manual path to Java.
Yeah, that's basically the thing is though, but that you'd have to do that on times, which is really complicated. So Sheep's going to bypass it basically.
Yeah. I'll post a path in the Wave chat. Go there on Tina's computer, please.
Okay.
And apparently my stream now requires a password. What are you doing, Hitbox? What
to
is
watch
happening?
or to what?
To watch, apparently. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, Hitbox is just dying.
the session is going great.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing we can do, so we can just play. Screw them. They can watch on YouTube. So, does that folder exist?
Yeah.
What kind of folders do you have in there?
I have one folder called GRE7.
Okay, go in there. Then go to